Everywhere you see an orange dot, I believe there are 1, 2, 3.
Wayne County Sheriff Dean Finch wants to talk to former students of ABM Ministries, and so far, that contact has stretched into 17 states.
Actually, this weekend, I have a gentleman that is going to be traveling to Indiana.
And the sheriff says former ABM students Juliana Davis and Arilissa Baker are helping guide his investigation by connecting him to their classmates.
They're letting them know that there is someone they can trust to talk to.
Over the years, we've stayed in contact. At first, it was just finding each other on Facebook. We started a Facebook group a long time ago. We posted on forums. We've called each other, texted each other over the years. And every time, we tried to get together and kind of blow things up a little bit, it just kind of fell through or fizzled out. But this time, we have a united front.
And I think also me being willing to speak out first and speak to him officially first, and then to see that he did something with it, it gave a lot of the other people in the group a lot more faith and reassurance that he was serious.
2 other former students from that group shared these photos with me. You can see students in choir groups, at dances. They're smiling. I asked Davis what she sees.
Those pictures are really hard to look at. And I'm sorry, I didn't know that was going to make me emotional, but those pictures are really hard to look at because they are, when I look at them now, I kind of have all of these emotions of like, how were we smiling? How were we doing that? Who thought to take a picture? Because what you're not seeing is that probably right before that, there were some of them that had just woken up after sleeping on a piece of plywood for several days. There were people that had just gotten out of ice bucket showers. There were people who had been running for 12 hours.
As we sit here right now, have you found credible evidence of other crimes?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you take this personally at all?
I do.
Why?
Because I have kids and I have grandkids, so I do take it personal.
We were told, don't trust law enforcement, don't trust really anybody but them.
Baker was 13 years old when she arrived at ABM. She says having law enforcement reach out to her now about her time at the school is something she never thought possible.
So we're fully trusting in Sheriff Finch and the Wayne County Sheriff's Department and Highway Patrol. And it's pretty much a 180 from where we were, 2 months ago.
What's the community's reaction been? How has this impacted your county?
They've been upset because of what they have heard, the social media posts, the victims speaking out also. And it's the community's response is it's about time something's done.
You said there's been some pushback. Some folks have said, why did you do something sooner?
Correct.
And what do you say to that?
I didn't have anything to really go on until about 3 weeks ago.
And once that door opened?
Once that door opened, it's been full blast.
We have to be patient. We have to do the right thing. And wait and trust the process. I feel like finally enough has happened this time that they're not going to be able to do this again. So overall, I'm just relieved.
The Highway Patrol's Division of Drug and Crime Control is now assisting the Sheriff's Office in the investigation. Now, I did reach out to the Musgraves attorney, Michael Hackworth, for comment on this report. I am waiting to hear back. Now, Sheriff Finch would like to hear from anyone affiliated with ABM Ministries and the Wayne County Boarding School. And that includes former students, their parents, or anyone in the community who feels they have information about the school. He asks that you contact the Wayne County Sheriff's Office at the number you see on your screen, 573-224-3219. We will continue following the investigation into ABM and bring you updates both on air and online as new information becomes available.